Curren, aka the rap game's Jay Leno, is an OG rapper from New Orleans. Starting his career around 2002, Spitta's prolific lifestyle doesn't just stop at rap and weed. He's also an insane car enthusiast, collecting actual Hot Wheels, yes, but also a countless number of timeless, life-size automobiles. From old-school Chevrolets to a deep Mercedes-Benz fever, today we're ranking Curren's car collection.
I got them all from 57 to motherfucking...
Before starting though, these will be 24 cars we know about Spitta owning. It is said that his warehouse is filled with around 40 vehicles in total, but of course, he doesn't show every single one of them to the public. Alright now, get your popcorn, your snacks, a cold drink, and let's get into it. Curren's favorite car brand must be Chevrolet. He owns at least 10 of them, so we'll kick it off with a 1976 Chevrolet Caprice Classic. This ride was featured in the 2012 Talib Kweli music video, Push Through. You can see Spitta rolling in that thing. Of course, he couldn't leave it plain, so he painted it with pinstripes and leafing. This baby has 14 batteries in the trunk, which means it gets up like an angry praying mantis. This is already a super clean whip, but somebody gotta be last, right? So, she gets 24th rank. We'll keep it lowrider for now, with this Chevrolet Impala glasshouse in this exquisite shade of vanilla. This two-door banana boat comes straight from the 70s. This should be a 74 to 76 model year, I'd say. And Spitta decided to add some gold Dayton rims to make it even better. She's saucy. 23rd place. But on the next spot, we're coming back to modern times. The silver Corvette C8 with a Targa top was added to the fleet in 2021, a silver one with red calipers. While Curren is mainly into older rides, you'll see that he can still appreciate the new Gen 2. The C8 gets 22nd place. Two of his first supercars were this little red Porsche Carrera 997 and this Ferrari F430 Spider. They were both featured in Jet Life Recordings' Radar Tower music video. In July 2004, Porsche presented the 6th generation 911 Carrera, known internally as the 997. To this day, it is considered as one of the greatest new age Porsches ever made. As for his F430, he got it in silver and added custom Forgiatos to go with it. An amazing duo. The second Ferrari in the collection is this mustard Ferrari F355 Spider. The Spider proved to be the second most popular F355 model, with a total production of 3,717 units. Typically, you can expect to pay around 100 grand for a 1999 model in good condition with average spec. Clean choice, 19th rank. Fresh Prince enters the chat, an icon. Bel Air is not just a prestigious neighborhood and Rick Ross's champagne brand. It's also a car, not any kind, one that's been available for 30 years from 1950 to 1981. Now we'll focus here on the 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air in light blue that Curren owns. The thing's right up there with Ford Mustang and Chevrolet Corvette in terms of its popularity. This joint has the Jet Life license plate, which is referring to Jet Life Recordings, Spitta's own label. The Bel Air is a childhood classic, 18th place. The term benzo fever is characterized as an addiction to Mercedes-Benz. Real shit though. Well, Curren has that illness. It begins with this silver 90s Mercedes E320 wagon, a grandma essential. This station wagon was a variant of the S211 wagon that debuted for the 2004 model year. It's powered by a 3.2-liter V6 that has an output of 224 HP. Very reliable, underappreciated car for sure. This WAG matches perfectly with his Mercedes 600 SEL W140 V12. This one isn't just the regular S-Class. The 600 SEL is way rarer than this S600. They may look the same, but they're not. The SEL came first between 1992 and 93. Too tough. The historic whip rotation continues with a sleek Mercedes 600 SL V12. Nicknamed Pilot Talk, this sports car has an overseas license plate and a Carlson badge, which was a German car tuning manufacturer specializing in Mercedes-Benz cars, founded in 1989. That badge means everything. Such a rare masterpiece, this one here, but we can get even rarer. Just wait for the top 5. This one deserves a solid 15th rank. Oh, you thought we were done with Mercedes? No, sir. Check out this vintage 1996 Mercedes W210 Brabus B6 with custom silver wheels. If that's not a heavy hitter, I don't know what is. Yes, Brabus started modding cars in 1977, guys. So around the 90s, they were already a pretty well-established tuning company. This W210 is one of a kind. B6 stands for the 6-cylinder new engine. Also, them sneakers he put on the car are way better than the black ones she originally came with. The Yakuza Special gets 14th place. One of his first classic lowriders was this everything blue diamond Cadillac Coupe de Ville dropped on 22-inch Forgiato wheels. It don't get much cleaner than this. The heart is Chevy made, and you even got the Forgiato steering wheel inside to match the rims. Very fresh. 13th rank for the Jet Lag. Now, as I told you before, there's also some modern wave in Currency's garage. Rolls-Royce takes part in the new school side of the garage. Not one, but two of them. A big boy Rolls-Royce Cullinan that he bought back in 2020 in a super nice dark green with orange guts. To match the interior, he fitted the SUV with orange Forgiatos. He kept the chrome parts on it exactly like his two-tone Rolls-Royce Wraith. Dark brown at the bottom, silver at the top. This one came out even sexier because of them gorgeous gold wheels. These two bring the collection's value to at least $800,000 already. Back to the classics though. Do you remember Ramon from Cars? I'm sure you do. Spitta got himself a baby that looks just like him. A 1965 Chevrolet Impala Super Sport. A top-notch lowrider with a dark blue-purple paint job that flows together perfectly. This Eastside 65 is an essential if you're an American car collector. And this man Currency didn't disappoint on that spec once again. A cool 10th place for Ramon. Monte Carlo is an opulent city in Monaco, France. To fill Chevrolet's need for a personal luxury car to compete with cars such as the Pontiac Grand Prix and Ford Thunderbird, they released the Chevrolet Monte Carlo in 1970. In 32 model years, over 4.4 million were produced. Now that's some numbers right there. As usual, our New Orleans native does it his own way. Now let me tell you, that's not pink or salmon. That's pank, baby. It's that 1950s bathtub light rose, you feel me? His bounces, of course. This fine ass deserves a respectable 9th rank. Now what y'all think about that? Now because things are about to get heavier, just peep this neat forest green Chevrolet El Camino with peanut butter inside and some wires on it. This is falling in love material right here. The El Camino is a coupe utility vehicle that was produced between 1959 to 1960 and 1964 to 1987. El Camino means the way in Spanish. Now let me tell you, we all need to find our way to something like this, no lie. Best one I've ever seen. El Camino Andretti earns 8th place. Shantae's first car was a 1964 Impala that ended up under 8 to 10 feet of water and was ruined by Hurricane Katrina in 2005. He would go through several other cars before landing this stunning Paris green 1964 Chevrolet Impala. Ray of Homie's Car Club lent a hand and installed the complete chrome undercarriage with ultimate hydraulics, installing the custom chrome 2-pump setup featuring 4 switches and 8 batteries. Her nickname? Mint Condition. This is one of his dearests ever. 7th rank. The king of classics kept his crazy run with a white Chevrolet Camaro IROC Z on Daytonas. He copped this one in 2019. Always was one of his dream whips. The IROC Z is a performance-focused variant of the 3rd generation Camaro. It was named for the International Race of Champions and was initially offered as an option package on the Z28. They received improved suspension, upgraded fuel injection, and custom decals. In 1984, it was originally referred to as the Camaro that thinks it's a Corvette. But hey, she's too sexy though. 6th place. Entering the top 5, we have a whip very few people hate. This 1996 Chevy Impala SS is perfection already from the outside, but it hides a fun secret under the trunk lid. He has had this one for a few years, and it proudly sits on aftermarket wheels from Forgiato. But hear this out though, there's something else that makes this one different than your regular 96 Impala SS. It comes with John Moss's signature under the trunk's lid. The 90s Chevy Impala SS concept was the brainchild of GM designer John Moss. making this 96 Impala SS even more special for all car enthusiasts. And Currency revealed that the designer's signature on the muscle car was the selling point for him. We're about to cover something extra distinct now. Old Benzes hardly lose. This one surely doesn't. A 1997 Mercedes SL 500 convertible La Costa edition in dark turquoise metallic with matching face OZ racing wheels and matching leather guts. This one he rarely brings out because only 30 examples of it were ever made. We gotta take care of this one, baby. Mercedes made these 30 for the 1997 model year to commemorate their sponsorship of the PGA Mercedes Championships Golf Tournament at the La Costa Resort and Spa in Carlsbad, California, held January 6 to 10th, 1997. All 30 cars were painted Calypso green and had two-tone interiors of Calypso green and black leather. The Lacoste Benz makes it to 4th rank. From the tropics, we go in the mountains. Currency's Mercedes-Benz W124 AMG is all white. This is like the 5th Benz V12 in the collection, and this one's ready for the winter. Immaculate is the word. You have matching painted stock wheels to create a cohesive look. Launched in 1984, the W124 was the chassis designation for the mid-80s and mid-90s models, and they were the first generation of cars to be officially referred to as the E-Class. Legendary. The Snowman got the bronze medal at 3rd rank. Guess what? For 1997, Chevrolet released a new special edition Currency fell in love with. This low-volume 30th anniversary SS could prove to be the next classic Camaro. Bold hugger orange exterior stripes, white wheels, all-new interior styling, and special SS badges set these special Camaros apart. Only 979 were made for the US and Canadian markets. Powered by the LT1 V8 with 310 horsepower, this super sport is such a clever choice for the fleet. Second place, no hesitation. So what's the best car in Currency's car collection? Well, for us, it's none other than his 1998 Corvette C5 Indianapolis 500 pace car. The car features a striking purple-blue metallic exterior with yellow accents and wheels, making it instantly recognizable as the official pace car of the 82nd Indianapolis 500. The interior is finished with high-quality materials and features special touches that set this edition apart from the regular C5 models. This life-size Hot Wheels is now on OZ custom shoes as well. The Pace Vet goes 1st rank.
That ain't even really that cool with making shivers and stuff. But don't mind the dirt though. They only made 5,000 of this truck. It's the 23rd one off the assembly line. I'm getting that paper, yeah. I ain't put the album out yet.
Okay, fam. Now that's one heck of a collection. 24 cars, all bangers. His whole warehouse is easily valued between $5 and $10 million. Tell us what your favorite whip from Currency's fleet is, and if you think he has the best old school collection in hip hop. Speaking of OG rappers, if you wish, you can now continue on this episode where we rank every old school rapper's collection ranked. Peace, fam, and drive safe.